About some horror news because we got a ton of them and we will be discussing more than that because there's a lot to go here. But one of the first things I think we have to talk about is this Steamboat image of David Howard Thornton as Steamboat Willie. Yes, indeed, there is a Steamboat Willie movie coming out with David Howard Thornton, who is of course well known as being Art the Clown in the Terrifier series. But we've finally seen what the Steamboat Willie, I don't even know what to call it, will look like, and it's not what I expected at all. So a mischievous mouse stalks a group of New Yorkers on a late-night ferry ride, unleashing murderous mayhem on a relaxing commute. Can the ship's motley crew of travelers find a way to stop a killer creature who has developed a taste for tourists? No word. I just don't even know what to say. The first look image is here. It is terrifying. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. But we also got some trailers as well to discuss. And of course, we knew there was going to be trailers because we had Wolfman coming out, which was the latest horror release. No Final Destination Bloodline trailer just yet, but hold on for it. Maybe Super Bowl. But we did get a first look at Until Dawn, which is the latest film directed by David F. Sandberg, written by Gary Doberman, as well as Peter Stormare. And, you know, we shall see what this one's going to bring. I've been on the fence about it here and there, but I watched the trailer and we'll discuss it even more in a separate video later this week. And I feel like we're going to be good. I really do feel we're going to be good. This movie will be coming out April 25th. Is this a South by Southwest release? It sounds like it. It possibly can be. We also have another horror film from Blumhouse that sounds like it could be a horror release for South by Southwest, and I'll talk about it really soon. But Until Dawn has been one of those movies that I'm just baffled by because the game in itself feels like a movie already. So I just didn't know if this was needed, just like the Last of Us series, unless they do something different like they did over there. But overall, this looks great still from the trailer. We'll break it down by itself in another video later this week. We will be watching The Wolfman, so stay tuned for reactions later tonight. But let's get into The Woman in the Yard, which is a new film directed by Jean Colette Serra, and it also stars Daniel Deadwyler, as well as Russell Hornsby, Peyton Jackson, Estella Kahija, and this is one of those movies that I am very, very curious about. So I discussed this on the stream a couple of weeks ago when I was going through all of the horror releases. I had no clue this was coming out until I looked into that, and now I'm just like, okay, let's see what this is going to bring. So Ramona, played by Daniel Deadwyler, is a woman crippled by grief after she survives a car accident that takes her husband. Seriously injured, Ramona now must care for their 14-year-old son and 6-year-old daughter alone in her rural farmhouse. Then one day, the woman takes form in their yard. So we pretty much know that this woman doesn't need to be let in. It says it, do not let her in. Ramona then assumes the woman is lost or demented, but as the woman creeps nearer and nearer to the house, it becomes clear she is no ordinary figure and her intentions are anything but peaceful. Now Ramona must rally to protect herself and her children from the grasp of the woman who simply won't leave them alone. So Blumhouse, March 28th release. This is possibly South by Southwest. We shall see. But we also did get the new poster and a bit of a look at the violent romantic comedy starring Samara Weaving, Borderline, which sounds very, very interesting. Now, it says Borderline is from the writer of Cocaine Bear with another twisted tale. A star-obsessed sociopath and his fellow inmates escape from a mental institution and invade the home of his 90s pop superstar. He just wants to be loved. She just wants to survive. I've heard so many great things, but we've been waiting to hear more about this movie since it got announced. It sounded interesting. It sounded different. And we finally got a bit of a first look and we're excited. We're excited to see what this is going to bring. But we did get a new trailer for the Steven Soderbergh Presence, which is a film I will be hopefully watching in the next couple of days. And, you know, I'm here for it. I will tell you, this is apparently not to be taken as a horror film. Many people who have seen it have told me that. More of a drama. Lucy Liu, Chris Sullivan, Kalila Liang, Julia Fox, Eddie Medei, as well as Wes Mulholland star in this. That comes out this Friday. We'll see. Opus is the new A24 horror film that will be premiering at Sundance later this month. It has a release date of March 14th, and we've gotten a new look at the character that John Malkovich will be playing, which is the pop star that has turned into a cult leader. Ayo Edebiri stars in this, and it says Edebiri will play the meek yet hungry journalist Ariel, her unique charm radiating alongside a distinct final girl presence John Malkovich is effervescent and hypnotic as Moretti, a defied global phenomenon, making a dramatically malevolent reintroduction. A young writer is invited to the remote compound of a legendary pop star who mysteriously disappeared 30 years ago. Surrounded by the star's cult of sycophants and intoxicated journalists, she finds herself in the middle of his twisted plan. March 14th, 2025. Sci-fi Southways? Possibly. Possibly. We shall see. We shall see. But honestly, it was a very, very interesting week this week with new releases. We also got images for Hollow Road, the new film from the director of Under the Shadow, which was a film I think needed to be seen more, starring Rosamund Pike as well as Matthew Rice. And, you know, I'm very excited. 2025 is shaping up to be a pretty good year. The Substance is back in theaters this weekend as well if you missed it and want to catch it there. And we will have some videos talking about the new Weekend album as well as film, Hurry Up Tomorrow, and a new article that was shared earlier this week, as well as some more about the monkey. And stay tuned for that. We got a ton of videos planned this week. I'm trying to get everything done right now, and I'm just trying to get through it and really get as much videos for y'all as possible. So bear with me. I got a lot of things that I have to juggle here and there, but we will get through it. We will get through it. As always, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Let me know what you think about all of these news right here, all of these new trailers. I'm very excited for The Woman in the Yard. It looks so sinister. Danielle Deadwyler is such a great actress as well. I'm also very excited for The Wolfman this week, for Presence, for The Substance. I'll probably catch it again just to really get that feel. It's just one of those movies you go in for the vibes, really. And it's just a great, great film, honestly. On a visual level, it is outstanding. So anyways, as always, that's going to do it for me. Make sure you follow us for more on things you love. Make sure you subscribe. Sundance is fast approaching. We will be discussing a ton of those movies, so don't miss out on them. And I'll see all of you next time. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. We're on the road to 40,000 subscribers, and I hope we can get there pretty soon. I'll see you next time. Stay safe, stay positive, y'all.